What is up? What is up? Good morning, guys. What did I tell you guys last night, bro? What did I tell everybody? Where was price gonna bounce from? And where was it gonna go? Granted, I was asleep. All right. But it did exactly what I wanted it to do. We hit the gap. We are going straight into previous day high right now as we speak. Okay. Yeah, I mean, too easy. I don't know if there's going to be an entry here now, like to go up into previous day high. We don't have much left of this move. But yeah, I mean, I guess let's see. Almost got my blown account back to 50K. Yesterday's call was perfect. Let's go, bro. Let's go. W. Let's go. Yeah. I was definitely a little disappointed when I woke up and saw that we went straight there and straight up. So, yeah. Asia rinsed me yesterday. Oh, you must not have been on the live because we didn't take anything. But we did call out this move here pretty perfectly, right? This was literally exactly what I had drawn out. Like to the T almost, right? Consolidation. We move lower into the 1 hour gap. I told you guys I wanted it to, I didn't want to see the entry in the first gap. I wanted to see the entry in the middle gap. And then I wanted to see higher from here, right? And then this last gap should have been a breakaway. That's exactly what happened. Very clean. Very, very clean. Ooh. Okay, well, there's previous day high. Like I said, I would say continuation into new all-time highs. So I guess we'll see what this does. But I would not want to... I'm not going to take anything right now. Not immediately, not yet. I would wait a little bit. Do we full port longs on the eval from last night? It's up to you, dude. I wouldn't anymore. Not that we hit the previous day high. Logged on, looked at the hourly, said you called the shit to the T. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. $195 points on 4 TPT pros from the hourly gap, dude. Let's go, George Gomez. Yo, I'm telling you, there should have been a good amount of you guys that should have made a bunch of money here off of this hourly gap. I mean, the move was absolutely perfect. It was absolutely perfect. And even if you had like TPT accounts that were in drawdown, I guarantee you up here they were out of drawdown. Or not out of drawdown, but like over the buffer. At 193 points, they were over the buffer. So, you know, like once you're over the buffer, no more trailing, and then once it came down here 139 points, you would still be in the trade. You wouldn't have been stopped out, and then boom, there's another 240 points. So like from the gap, right, from the gap itself, currently a 300 point trade. So yeah, that's how we do it. I'm still in from the hourly. Nice. I would definitely take a good chunk off. You know, I would take a good chunk off. I heard about breakaway gaps. Can you explain it? It's just gaps that don't get filled, bro. It's gaps that don't get filled. So this one, we wanted it to be a breakaway, right? Because like I said, when we have, this is just something that I've backtested. You know, these are my own stats. But when we have 3 gaps stacked like this, right? Right, let's say 1, 2, 3, all stacked. Then, actually, let me draw this a little bit better. Okay, we have a downwards range. Let's say we have one gap here, one gap here, one gap here. Okay, I would be looking for this gap to get the entry at, the middle gap. And the reason is, again, this is just something that I've back tested, that the chances of us coming back up to this one, right, number 3, are pretty low. So we usually want this to be a breakaway. This is where we want our entry at. We want our entry in this middle gap. And then this one is usually going to get disrespected, whether it gets inversed or not, but this one will trade through completely into the middle gap, right? And so that's what we would like to see, vice versa for a bullish setup, okay? But yeah. $40 seconds here, guys. 40 seconds here. $12 seconds. I would say probably bullish, but I'm not like a fan of longing as we hit the daily objective, so I would have to wait for another entry. Yeah, this is looking bullish as fuck right here. This is looking super bullish. Just the way that candle looks, even the live candle is just stupid bullish. I would need to see a 15-minute gap for the entry. If I can get a 15-minute gap, I would get another entry long here. That is what I would be looking for. Have you taken any payouts from the TPTs yet? I have not. 2 of them are just sitting at the payout. And then I'm working on getting the other ones up to similar balance so that we can copy trade them with lower size. Because obviously I sized up on the 2 that are at payout threshold. I sized up on those to get past the buffer because of trailing drawdown. And so now that those are out of trailing drawdown, over the buffer, at payout, I just need the other ones to get up to that point so that I can copy trade all of them with much, much lower size. I would be a fan if this kind of consolidates here and hits this 15-minute gap. I would be a fan of that long. Only reason I need to wait for a higher time frame setup right now is because we hit previous day high already. Even though, like, overall, this is still very, very much bullish, I would have to wait for a 15-minute gap. Whether it's this one, whether we go higher and create another one, whatever the case might be, I need to wait for... Whoa. Oh. Yeah, ES is a lot weaker, too. We have a ton of SMT here. You can see ES is still below this first set of lows, or set of highs right here. ES is still below. What do you use to copy trade? Trade of 8 group trade. We inversed this 1 minute gap right now. That 1 minute gap has been inversed. I'm going to try this on this fresh account. Fresh TPT account right here. This is our last fresh account that we have. Hard stop here. I'm going to look to get some scales at probably this low right here. This low, I would scale some. Gotta watch the trailing drawdown on this too. Oh my god. 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 All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. No way. No way. Get there. Get there. Get there. Ooh, what are we doing? Let's go. Come on. There's actually no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. First TP. First TP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Lower 15-minute gap. Hold on. I'm going to scale a little bit more. I'm going to scale a little bit more. I got 5 left. I got 5 left. Oh my god. 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 I'm gonna scale a little bit more. I'm scaling 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 a little bit more. Oh my god. Oh my god. Keep going, 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 keep going. Oh yeah. Just a little bit, just a little bit. And we're almost over the trailing drawdown on this account. We're almost over the trailing drawdown on this account. $300 and we're over 52K. 300 bucks. Midnight is going to be the next area. Midnight is going to be the next area right here. Take another one off at midnight. Ooh, gnarly bounce. Let's get a green to red there. What a great trade there. What a fucking great trade. There was no drawdown on that. No drawdown at all. Double use, bro. Double use. Double fucking use. Come on. Midnight, midnight, midnight. Give me midnight. Give me midnight. Give me midnight. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, you got it, you got it, you got it. Just a little bit lower, just a little bit. I'm going to look to close this out fully here soon in a sec if this doesn't get the dump I want. Even though it's probably still good for it, but we are still in trailing drawdown right now. So I need to just make sure that we're watching that. Come on, come on. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I like that 1 minute candle. Ooh, come on. Wrong way, buddy. Wrong way, wrong way. This 1 minute is what I'm watching right now. I don't want it to inverse this 1 minute. Because that's how we got the short entry, right? So if we inverse the 1 minute, that would effectively be the same thing, but for a long entry. So I needed to stay under this 1 minute. Don't inverse. Even though it could go to the upper one and reject there, but again, like we have trailing drawdown, we need to be very careful with the trades that we're taking here, and an inverse of this would effectively get me out of this trade. I mean, we didn't inverse yet. I was about to say, aren't we following a New York reversal profile? Not necessarily, bro. Not necessarily. We don't have any news today, so it does not have to be a New York reversal profile. Nice, nice. New low there. New low. Keep going. Keep going. Just a little bit to midnight. Come on, you got it. Just a little bit lower. Man, these bounces, it's so close. Like, it wants to go, but it's... Ugh. Come on. It still did not inverse this 1 minute. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just get out of that. I'm going to call that a trade. That's out right there. Wow. What a nice trade. What a nice trade. Okay. I mean, does everybody understand how and why I took that? This could still go lower. I just have trailing drawdown, so I got to be careful. I only have $500 left, and this is completely over the trailing drawdown. No more trailing drawdown after 500 bucks are made. So, does everybody understand why I took that trade? First and foremost. No, could you explain? Okay, yeah, I will. I'll explain why I took this. Okay, I'm going to pause the music here. Let's explain why I took this, okay? So the strongest levels that you guys will see on your chart at any given day, the two strongest levels, does anybody know what those are? There's really three, but there's two that I am going to emphasize here. The strongest levels. Yes, perfect. Previous day high and previous day low. Those are the two strongest levels that you will find on your chart every single day. And yes, W.J. Patel, bro. W, he got the third level too. The third level is midnight. So those are the two of the strongest levels that you're going to see on your chart. Now, on any given day, if you're bullish, what is the highest probability trade that you can take? What is the highest probability trade that you can take if you are bullish on any given day? I've explained this all before here, so you guys should know. There we go. Two previous day high. Yes. The long into previous day high is the highest probability trade that you can take for longs if you're bullish on any given day, and vice versa for bearish. If you're bearish, the highest probability trade, the highest, was I saying lowest? No. The highest probability trade that you can take on any given day if you're bearish is to the previous day low. Okay. So on and so forth. So the reason why that is very, very simple. Okay. It's because the daily objective is to take the previous day high or the previous day low. Okay. Before anything else, that is the daily objective. Once the daily objective has been met, it doesn't matter where your higher time frame bias says this thing is going to go. But once that daily objective is met for that specific day, then price is no longer required to do anything. Okay. It could consolidate. It could go trade back down into, by the way, there's midnight. It could consolidate. It could trade back down into the range. Like there's a million things that that price could do, right? But it is no longer required to continue going higher after the previous day high has been hit, even if you have a overall higher time frame bullish bias. Okay. Which I do. Okay. But I know that once previous day high has been taken, the daily objective has been met. This is no longer required to continue higher, right? It can absolutely go lower. So once we get a sweep of this previous day high, we know we have an insane amount of SMT here, right? You guys can see the SMT here with ES. Right? ES is still below this high right here. So a ton of SMT. And then we have one single fair value gap inside of this entire leg, right? That I liked up here. One single gap. Nice looking gap too. And we came through and we inversed that gap. That to me was immediately a short entry, because I figured that now that the daily objective has been hit and we're getting a bearish setup, there's a good chance that we can retrace some of this range now, right? And so that is why I took that trade. And that's it. Very, very simple. Very simple. The targets were also very simple, right? I targeted this low right here. The reason why I targeted this low is because it's a swing low. Okay, it's a swing low. So I targeted that low, and then I targeted this 15-minute gap right here, okay? Because we are trading from what to what right now? Why did I even have this 15-minute gap right here? Why didn't I just target this low? Does anybody know why? What are we trading from and where are we trading to? What is the move here? Wow, bro. Yo, chat is smart today. Let's fucking go, guys. FC bench W. This is an external to internal trade, okay? This is an external to internal trade. Previous day high is an external range level. And then obviously internal range would be anything inside of this range, right? Namely, we're looking for certain PD arrays. So that is the entire reason why I took some off in this fair value gap in the first place. Otherwise, you guys will never see me taking trades from fair value gaps and then taking them off into fair value gaps, right? Never. I don't do that. So if I take a trade from a PD array, I'm targeting highs and lows. If I take a trade from a high or a low, I'm targeting internal range PD arrays. So that's why I had my TPs where I did. I had, like, you know, I took some off here. I took some off inside of this gap. And then my final TP was going to be at midnight, where we got this bounce, because I knew we were going to get a bounce there, right? Midnight is a very strong level. That was the third level that I was telling you guys about. And so, yeah, there you go. That's the entire trade from start to finish, okay, with the entire explanation. So if you guys still have any questions, go ahead. But yeah, let's see what this does now. I mean, we did inverse through this was the only 15-minute gap in this leg. We did inverse through it. Am I interested in any more trades here today? I probably not, to be honest with you guys. Probably not. But I guess we'll see. You know, maybe something pops up. It probably would be after 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. Sorry, after 10 a.m. that I look for something here. So after 10 a.m. opens up, we'll see if maybe we leave this gap open and then we push into that and then get a rejection. All right, that would be a possibility. But other than that, I don't think that there would be any other trade here for me, bro. If this now creates a 15-minute bearish, would that be a 3 p.m. PO3? 3 p.m.? What do you mean 3 p.m.? It'd be a 10 a.m. Do you ever use 8:30 open as a level when trading New York AM? Good question. Yeah, I mean, I do. I know where the 8:30 open is. Like, we know that the 8:30 open is right here. We also know that it has not been manipulated under. So, yeah, you can absolutely use the 8:30 open. Same thing with the 9:30 open. You do the same thing with 9:30 open. Sorry, UK time? Okay, yeah. Then yes, 10 a.m. is something that I would look for to go into this gap. If we leave it open, we have 10 minutes left, and the higher time frame is still bullish. So I'm not too much of a fan of like trading more shorts, more continuation shorts. I think that the likelihood of it continuing lower is pretty low. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what happens. We need to leave a 15-minute gap open, though, for 10 a.m. If we can leave a 15-minute gap open for 10 a.m., then, yeah, we could manipulate into it, and then we could go lower. But by the looks of this, you know, we're now through this inverse, which we shouldn't have been if it was going to go lower. We shouldn't have went through this inverse. And looks like we're about to go and fully close this as well. Like, we're getting a nice bounce here from midnight. So I wouldn't bank on a continued move lower. The chances of that happening are kind of low. It could still happen, and you know, it could still be a good setup. But the way it sits right now, I'm not expecting more lows, just because higher time frame is still bullish, and we can't just completely ignore that. It'd be nice if the 4-hour low gets swept. I think the chances of that are kind of unlikely, because then that would mean that midnight would have to give. And I don't think midnight is going to give. A trade from Asia Live worked as well. I banked. Thanks. W, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, beautiful trading day all in all for Thursday. For the last day of the trading week, I would say that this was amazing. We caught the entire move from the Asia fair value gap, exactly the fair value gap I was telling you guys about, into previous day high. That was beautiful. And then complete reverse trade from previous day high down into midnight. I mean, like, it really just does not get any better in terms of getting a good read on the market and getting some good trades. Like, that was perfect. That was perfect. And the week green because today only caught Asia longs, but still nice, bro. I mean, at least you ended it green, right? Remember, for those of you guys who don't know, tomorrow, Friday, we have a half day. It is Juneteenth, so market is going to close early. It is also OPEX, which is options expiration. So with OPEX and a half day, I am staying far away from the market. I probably won't even open TradingView tomorrow. So staying very far away from the market. If you are somebody that is green, or you're break even, or you're somewhere there on your P&L this week, I would leave today. Do not trade tomorrow. Just a friendly warning, do not trade tomorrow. Even if you're fucking red, bro, don't fucking trade tomorrow. Okay? If you want to hop on and you want to look at the market and see what it's got to offer, sure. But I would not come into tomorrow with the intention to take any trades, because tomorrow is the wrong day to do that. Okay? Thank you. Watching you, I've learned to not overtrade and just take A+ setups, 1 to 2 trades a day. And I've been green for a while now. Thank you, dude. Let's go, man. Let's go. That is absolutely the goal. 1 to 2 trades per day and just call it. Nothing else, It's easy. It's nice. Stress-free, And don't even come into the session trying to look for a trade. Don't like come in with the mindset that, oh, I'm going to take 1 trade here, I'm going to take 2 trades here. No. You're not going to take any trades. No trades are being taken. We still on for tonight? We're still on for tonight. Yasi, what's up? You missed literally everything. So we had a beautiful trade that you could have just full ported on your TBT account that's in drawdown, and you would probably been at payout threshold, but you missed it. What are the indicators you use? Okay, so indicator number 1 right here, market profile by Joshua. Here are my settings for it. Then we have this right here, ICT HTF candles by Fadi. Here are my settings for it. And then I have my ICT OB and FVG by GK, and here are my settings for it. Yeah, so Yasi, you missed 2 setups, Yasi, really. You missed the Asia setup, the long from this hourly gap into previous day high. You missed that. And then you also missed actually, I don't know if you missed this or not, because I literally had it drawn out on my chart. But yeah, if you go back in the stream, you absolutely did miss a banger here today. This is what I need to do. Problem is, I don't know what's an A+ setup. We'll join your private at the end of the month. You don't need to join my private to know what an A+ setup is, bro. Like, so whatever kind of model you trade, okay? Doesn't matter what model you trade. Whatever model you trade, whether it's yours, whether you learned it from somebody else, okay? There are absolutely A+ setup parameters, right? There 100% is. And if there's not, and if you don't know them, then that's a problem, okay? That's a real problem. So you need to figure out what parameters and what an A+ setup, like what qualifies an A+ setup, right? And then you need to pretty much just hammer those setups. If you don't know what an A+ setup is, it might be worth it to go back and back test and try to figure out what it is. The point I'm trying to make is you can find an A+ setup without having to join my Discord. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're more than welcome to if you want, we'll take you. But yeah, you can absolutely find it yourself too. What's your plan for today? Bro, you guys are coming in late, man. The plan, we already executed the plan, right? As you can see, like we took the short, we already executed on the plan. It was a beautiful plan. Made $1,500 here, as you guys can see, 1516 on this account. So this account is now $500 away from the buffer. And that's it, That's it. Last night's trade played out a treat. Yeah. Did you take it, Sesame? It was perfect, right? It was absolutely beautiful, Sesame. Bring me shawarma. Yo, Will, we need to have a conversation, Will. Anyways, let's continue on with the music. Maybe you guys need to pitch in to get me a new Mac then. Oh, man. Sesame was tripping yesterday? Why? Wait, why was he tripping? Did he? Yo, Sesame, you caught the long W, Sesame, bro. Hell yeah. Sesame, send your journal in the freaking chat. Why were you tripping though, Sesame? Come on. No reason to trip. What was the entry on the short? It was a 1 minute inverse fair value gap right after we took the previous day high. His mind was all over the place. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at these messages because Sesame, we got to fix that, bro. Sesame, we need to fix that, my friend. If that's true, we need to fix that. Can't have that, bro. Your mind cannot be all over the place. Well, guys, I am I'm gonna call it a day. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm gonna call it a day. We don't have any more 15-minute pity raise inside of this range here any longer, so there's really nowhere for this 10 a.m. to manipulate into. I think we got the trade that we needed for the day here. We got the trade. So yeah, that's it for me for this session here. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. Shortest stream ever, I know. Will we be trading at 6 p.m. tonight? Not 6 p.m. 9:30 p.m. Eastern is when I'll be live tonight. But yes, I will be live tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Tonight is the today in general is the last morning in Asia session. Last morning in Asia session. Okay. So that's it. For premium guys, I'm gonna be in the VC right after this live. So let's hop in VC, guys. All my premium guys. Anyways, peace out, everybody. Love you all. I'll see you guys at 9:30 p.m. tonight here on YouTube. Premium, get your asses in VC. Bye.